trying to space it out. Greetings, salutations, programs. I am not in my normal attire because I don't feel good. But that's okay. Because you guys are here with me and we're doing the thing. And the thing is a potato quest. And pumpkins. And magic galore. I'm excited about this. When I got the golden potato, I screamed and I said to myself, I'm not doing this quest until I can share it with the NPCs only fam. Because as you guys all know, my favorite food is potatoes, and my favorite food is potato cakes. Spelled Tatokakes. Potato cakes. Because they're good. So, I'm really excited for it. I'm excited. I'm doing a dance. And we got pumpkins. We have pumpkins galore. In fact, we have 18 pumpkins because they're a little bit on the expensive side. But have been waiting for these bad boys excitedly. And we have an entire crop of potatoes too because potatoes and pumpkins, they go hand in hand. And sometimes they're in the same foods. Or the same meals of numminess. So yes, we have potatoes. We have pumpkins. And my companion this evening is the lovely Gothel. Before that, I had Scar, and he was kind of rage quitting. But I got him to level 10, and when I got that boy to level 10, he gave me the neatest looking cook pot. It's awesome. It's 3-tiered, and it's very much like a cauldron within a cauldron. It's not quite. It's very, his Savage Lands feel. Salutations, Ren. So good to see you. I'm excited. Tonight's adventures are about potatoes and pumpkins. A golden potato. Hello. Yay! We're getting all the fam here. I'm excited. Yes, on my screen is a golden potato. I've got it so everybody can see it. It's right there. It's so beautiful. Let's see if I get it so people can see the thing. See what that says? It says mysterious golden potato. A shiny potato that should probably not be eaten. What? I don't believe that. So my humble request to you is please nobody eat my potato. It made me so sad. It's my baby potato. It's my potato cakes. So yeah, be gentle with it. It's a delicate blossom. I know, I'm a dork. I'll get over it. Because it is truly the most glorious thing in the world, my little potato. My spud. So yeah, I'm excited. I get to share this bad boy with you guys, and we get to go on a little quest with it. It's gonna be fantastic. So I'm gonna wait just a teeny bit longer for folks to roll in and be part. Cause I know people are gonna want to have this quest. They're gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, we doing the thing, guys. We doing the thing. I have another quest that involves cotton and wood and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to remember who I was supposed to do that for, but that's alright. But yeah, no, I'm excited. Potatoes are awesome. But yeah, come on. A mysterious golden potato. How epic does that get? It's a glorious thing. It really is. So, yes. I'm gonna wait just a teeny bit longer and then we will go questing for the potato of awesome. I'm sorry, I'm just beside my brain going, this is so cool. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna give them exactly I don't know if I can wait that long. I really want to go. I want to go potato questing right now. I do. Admit it. I want to go potato questing right now. As you can see, this is our field of potatoes. Really proud of this field of potatoes. Isn't it beautiful? And here we got some cotton. And then, of course, you all know these gentlemen, Mother Gothel, everybody. And this is our glorious first crop of pumpkins. Guys, we did it. Pumpkins are in the house. And pumpkins are considered to be a really good money maker in game. So in case you didn't know, there's a little something called pumpkin puff. And it only requires cheese and eggs. So you take one pumpkin, one cheese, and one eggs, and you put them all together in the big old cook pot, and voila! You have something that maybe cost you, I don't know, about 600 star coins, and you turn it into 1,400 star coins. What? As they say in the business, that's practically printing money. So, to me, I personally think it's a great investment. When they dropped the update notes for the third update that just recently happened, they actually referenced to pumpkin puffs because apparently they've taken note that a good 2/3 of the community actually use that as a way to make good money in this game. So kudos to them, and I'm excited. So greetings, programs. For those of you who don't know, tonight's mission is a valiant one. We seek to do the one thing that hasn't been done yet, at least by us. And that is the quest of the golden potato. One glorious potato, and all of us. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, and to harvest pumpkins, and to have more pumpkins, and to make pumpkin puffs, and harvest potatoes, and have a lot of potatoes, because potatoes. Oh, and in that, once again I show you all the beautiful thing, our mysterious golden potato, a shiny potato that should probably and definitely not be eaten. I don't plan to eat it. I'm sure that's paint. But that said, if we pop over to here, I'm really excited because in our meals, once we get potatoes, there's a potato leek soup. Porridge requires potatoes. There's potato puffs. And then the ever elusive pumpkin puffs. We're going to be making that. I'm hoping to be easy on us. We will have pumpkin soup. And there is puree. I think that's made with potatoes. Puree. My brain is off. I was also looking at souffles earlier, but I'm okay now. I am so excited for the fact that we have pumpkins and potatoes now. I'm like squeeing mentally because of it. Oh, we got leeks, so we can make leek soup. But yeah. So yeah, I'm on an excited roll of neat things to do, and new things to share. I also learned a new recipe, And if I can find it, it's called Snow White's Gooseberry Pie. Chef's kiss. I do like the leeks, man. I do like the leeks. Gotta plug those. Very much so. So I'm excited about that. Um, so today we're gonna do two things. We're gonna get in our potato quest. We're gonna grab some pumpkins. We're gonna make some pumpkin puffs, and then we're gonna do we're gonna go get Olaf because darn it, my as beautiful as it looks outside, I like clear skies, and so we need some clear skies. And I feel like if we can take care of all that, we'll have some clear skies. So Mother Goth is going to accompany me with that. So who's all ready to go? Go do the golden pumpkin. Or potato. Golden potato. Yeah, I think we'll do pumpkins first and then we'll do the potato. I'll pop over there. My brain is all totally tatered. I am very totally tatered. Um, I'm excited. Not gonna lie, totally tatered. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Give me a second. I gotta do something really quick. No, it's not what I wanted. Uh, all right. My brain is done. I'm so tired. Okay, potato. Potato, precious. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in the soup. Boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in the soup. Potato, potato. Oh, Samwise Gamgee, you are my hero. Tato, precious. And of course, Gollum. He's such a lovely dear. But yeah, I have a vote for potato. Potato. Anybody else up for the tato? It's get those tato times. We're gonna have it sublime. Gonna have tato times. I love some tato times. I'm excited. I am. And I can't remember how to get out of what I'm in. Come on. That's not the one I want. Oh, I got a new one, guys. It's. I got a map. Check that map. Isn't it glorious? I want to put that up on my wall. And then I found some more stuff about the old ruler. Oh my goodness. What have I done? I mean, what did he do? And then found some stuff that Merlin did, that Donald did, and that apparently I did too. My goodness, was I an inventor. Also, that cup of tea, chocolate, cocoa, whatever it is, looks amazing. And over here, I think there's a box or something. I have no clue what that is. Oh, yes! And there's a new fountain. It's a starlight fountain. It's so pretty. It's in the shape of a star. I blame Donald. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I am a cinnamon roll. That's true. Go all the way down. Thank you. Hey, how is her? We're about to have the potato quest. I'm excited. Doop 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 doop. I've been waiting to do this. I'm in the zone with the golden potato. Put it on that side so people can see. Probably still can't read it though. That's because that's where I'm placed on the thing. If I wasn't placed there, people could actually see it. Oh, we're gonna do the potato stuff. I am so excited! Yes, it's a potato test. It is the, as I keep telling people, poor Rissa, she's probably heard this like 3 times now. We are going to go on the quest for the golden potato. We haven't done this yet. I'm sure many people have done it before us, but we will do it with such conviction, such elegance, and such crazy shenanigans that it will be worth it. No one will do the golden potato quest quite like we will. And when we are done, who knows? Maybe we'll have another potato in a different color. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But yes, we have a potato quest. And this potato quest is a mysterious golden potato, a shiny potato that should probably not be eaten. I can't wait. I'm totally excited. I'm just seeing if anybody else decides they want to pop in so we can, you know, there's nothing to it but to do it for potatoes. Potatoes. Now, if I was me, I know, we're going to explore. There's lots of places we know. Oh, wow! Hey guys, there's some cotton that popped up around me. And hey, there's Donald. He says hi. It's totally going to be like trying to find the Holy Grail. We are totally going to be doing that. It's going to be totally, it's a potato quest. Except, it's a potato quest, like, in the way, going to find the Vorpal Bunny, using the Holy Hand Grenade. That kind of potato quest. I feel like that's what we're going to end up doing. I am excited. Okay, I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer. Let's do this. Whoo! I thought I could. I can't. Patience is not a strong virtue in my life. It should be, but it's not. It says to me, we gotta do the thing. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the... Yep. I'm hoping, the cotton's saying these, so maybe they're the knights? That's how that works, right? We'll gather up our cotton really quick. Hey, Anna. I should go talk to you real quick. No, you gotta... Thank you. Hey, Anna. Let's see, need to talk. Yes, I have been working hard. Thank you. Have I eaten lately? Stretched, had plenty of foods? I did. Actually, guys, guess what? In honor of our potato caking questing, yeah, boy, he got himself some potato cakes made by the ever amazing Captain Toolitas. So, yeah, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. Totally excited about this. Thanks for asking, Anna. I feel okay. Great. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Thanks for checking on me, Anna. I like that. Alright, let's do this. We're going to grab some things, because we'll need those too. Did you level up? Ah! Yeah! What'd you give me this time? Ooh, you gave me money. Give me money, honey. Don't mind if I do. Mother Gothel gave me some cash. I think that is great. She's not as mean as they say. She just kinda is a bit nasty on her plate. Alright, so she gave me some money. She leveled up. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. We need to check quests. What's our quest say? Oh, we need one more. Okay. Yes! So now we can craft the bird feeders. How many do we need? 2. Which means I'm gonna need a lot more cotton. No, I don't have anything for the squirrel. Fine, I'll just give it one of those. Well, it liked what I gave it. And it let me feed a critter. Alright, 2 for 2. Woohoo! Got some coins. We had a critter. Oh, and then I'm going to clear out some night swords. Man, we are rocking it today. Greetings and salutations, programs. I gotta say, tonight is the night we are going to rock it. Because for those of you who don't know, who do know, who might know, who haven't known, or have yet to know, we are going on the most prestigious mission that has ever been given to us. We're going on the mission for the mysterious golden potato. A shiny potato that should probably not be eaten. Now, for those of you who know me, my food of choice is potatoes. And the illustrious Captain 2 Liters made me the glorious potato cakes. Now, they didn't know I was going to live stream this, so that's okay. However, that said, I've been waiting because, my friends, not only did I finally get the Forgotten Land unlocked, but I acquired pumpkins and potatoes. So, I want to show you guys that. Very excited. Got my first crop, so you get to see the first fruits of my work. But for now, we're going to go on that potato quest. So, we're going to take a little walk over here. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? My babies. I'm okay now. And then, over here, look at these guys. This is nothing but potatoes. Potatoes. And over here, potatoes. Okay. So, we have a mission. And in our mission, we have to go to some places. And I feel like we need to find particular places that we've been before that maybe this golden potato is supposed to go. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. Oh, also, our companion for this adventure is the lovely and ever vivacious Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel. NPCs only. She has a quick wit and she likes to keep me on my toes. So let's go into quests. See what it says about this potato. It says nothing. That makes it all the better. Alright. I'm gonna check one more thing. How's my space? My space is good. Okay. So potato. Why was potato? You know what? I need to go to my roots, so to speak. The place where I feel the most comfortable. A place where everybody knows my name. I know, I was trying to find a way to nicely to nicely describe Mother Gothel. Nothing against her. She's quite the lady. Hey Donald. How are you, buddy? Yeah. No, I can't talk right now. Yep. We're gonna go to the beach, peeps. I've got a hunch. I got a hunch. And what we're seeking might be in my favorite of all caves. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, but here's to not being wrong. I'm totally gonna need some starch. Oh my goodness, lady, you look great standing there. Woo! Look at this, guys. I love how beautiful this place is. I am head over heels for this area. It is my favorite area. Sorry, Mother Gothel. I mean, look at that. Look at them. Oh, I love them. I know they're beautiful. They're just this entire everything in here was so beautifully done. Those glowing balls of light. Ah! I want glowing things. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, look, 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 look! There's a thing here, guys. Oh, maybe I was right! Maybe I was right! Okay, okay, it says E. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Who's in favor of me sticking the potato in the slot? Then everybody jump up. Do it. Do it, and your journey to the dark side will be complete. I'm okay now. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. You are the best. Alright. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm afraid. What did it do? What did it do? It gave us something. And the potato disappeared. What? No, my baby. No. I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed. Okay. Let's see what this says. Golden carrot. I'm so bummed. I'm trying not to cry. Golden carrot. The golden potato has transformed to a golden carrot. What other potentials could this strange item hold? Ah! I'm screaming! I am screaming inside my brain. I'm just like, what? What? I am totally a golden potato. Yes, yes, I am. You may call me Taters. Golden and flaky and really flaky. That's right. Oh my goodness. This is great. And I'm so sad my potato is gone. I'm crying inside. Alright. Now, I'm totally golden potato flakes. Yes. Yes, that is a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, who's in the mood for golden potato flakes? Woohoo! I'm not going to mention any type of golden anything else. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm really excited, so I'm going to take a moment to take a bite. Oh, man. Okay, I'm like in shock. I'm like in shock. I'm like, my brain's like doing 1,000 things a minute. Okay. No. have we seen other tables in this game? Well, I know for certain there's one in Elsa's tower. Or her cave. We're gonna go there next. And if that is not right, well, I guess we'll find out when we get there, right? Oh my goodness, I would love that. Okay. So, enchanted apples. Enchanted golden apples. There was a Wizard of Oz graphic novel that brought, I want to say Mombi back, or one of Mombi's descendants back. And in it, the guy had to go find the golden apple tree. And he loved her so much that he had to eat it, take a bite, and then pretty much sacrifice himself with the apple so she would have life, so she would return. So he does that, and he brings her back, and she consumes massive amounts of those golden apples because those golden apples made you invincible and gave you powers, and they were a beautiful, glorious thing. I would love a golden apple. I would love a golden apple in this game. We have them in Minecraft. I mean, so why not? But wait, they took away their potato cakes? I love that. I would love to get another copy of that graphic novel because it was one of my favorite Land of Oz stories. I loved it. I think it was called The Golden Apples of Oz. That's what I think it was called. And it was it's stunning. The artwork, the story, everything about it is just so beautiful. I love it. I can't believe they took away potato cakes. All right, guys, on to our mission. We're doing a thing. My brain just left. I forgot what it was doing. It was like, we're talking golden apples. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go find it. Enchanted Apples of Oz. Yes. Mother Gothel, she agrees. She thinks that's a good name for a story. Alright, peeps. Come along and ride on the Tangent Express. Here we go, yeah. We are gonna keep going, yeah. I don't know. That was the thing. Alright, so if we have to Elsa's in Frosted Heights. Hey, Ariel and Ursula are kicking it up here. Let's go have a little chat with the girls. I have to admit, they've done such glorious things with the villains in this lovely game. I got a little bit turned around. I came out that way, which means Ursula is here? No. Yes, maybe Ariel is here. Hey! Hey, Ariel! I don't have anything for you. I'll talk to you later. Oh my goodness, yes. There is so much shade between Ursula and Merlin. The things that they call each other. It's not even right. Well, I have nothing to give them. Alright. What am I doing in here? Okay, where am I at on the map? Okay. Yeah. Castle's behind me, so I gotta go this way. Right? Yeah. Maybe? Wait a second. What is that? There are footprints in snow. They weren't here before. I don't remember footprints. I think I would remember footprints. It's not footprints. So Merlin is not liked by the other sorceresses in Dreamlight Valley. Mother Gothel could take or leave him. Her issue is with Scar. Cause Scar tried to eat her. I don't blame him. I mean, she's a lovely dish to look at. But I'm not going to tell that to his face or hers, FYI. Um, and then Ursula and Merlin butt heads. Boy, do they butt heads. So it's like, okay. Oh, thought I was nose bleeding. Nope, I'm good. But yeah, so, and currently on our list we have Ursula, we have Scar, we have Mother Gothel. Are those the three villains we have currently? I think so. Unless I'm remembering wrong. And so when you have like a magic problem, you have to either go to Ursula on like to big to do magics, or Merlin on like the elemental magics, and then for Mother Gothel you have to go with the magics that had the kind of like weird twists, like things that you are doing stuff that you shouldn't might have been supposed to be doing. Um, and then Scar's just underhanded all the way across the board. So like he was like, okay, well, you got to share a meal with me. So I went and I shared a meal with him, and apparently I'd put a Geist on him spell. Um, it was a Geist, though, but they referred to it as a spell. I love Scar coming around with me because he's so just. He doesn't want to be bothered, but he wants to be part. It's great. I love his little commentary, and he's all like, "Oh, so you've lowered yourself to come be around the common folk," and it's like, dude, we're both kings, okay? You can't pull this on me. Um, but I love him in this because he's such he's a breath of air. He's such a fun character to be around. I love his ambiance of being that old gruff lion who does know a lot more than he lets on, but doesn't really want to do it because he wants you to work for it. So yeah, there's just things um about Scar that I love that I'm getting to see, and it's fun. And I loved him in the movie. He was like my favorite. Jeremy Irons was like, oh, so rich. He's so rich. Like Scar has that kind of just like raw kind of like regalness, but he's such a turd that you can't you can't respect it because he's not respecting what it is to be in the position he's in. I can say, yeah, I'm a Scar fan too. So also, this is my Captain America um onesie because I like the Cap. Him and Thor are my favorite superheroes, and they were my favorite superheroes long before any Marvel movies. I was comic book fans of theirs. Um, a monkey's uncle. Yeah, yeah. He totally called Simba a monkey. He did. He did. Yeah. Oh, oh my goodness, Rizza. Really? Oh my goodness. Wow. So, yep. When I see Simba, because he's being released in the April uh, content release. I'm totally gonna be like, why, yes, Your Majesty's monkey's uncle. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Or I'm gonna be like, oh, look, it's Mowgli. But no, that's Little Frog, so never mind. But Simba's totally a monkey. He is. Shh. Don't tell Rafiki that. He won't let Simba have any of the bananas. And then he'll be mad when Simba squashes them. Oh, we were doing a thing. Oh, that's right. Okay, guys. There are footsteps on the ground. I really want to see why there's footsteps on the ground. Ooh, it's an E for interact. Oh no! What did we get into? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dang it! We found Olaf! I mean, yay! We found Olaf! Actually, this place looks really cool. Ooh.
I'm so glad you made it.
I'm okay now. Hi, Olaf. How are you? Well, Olaf says he's it, but he's glad that we found him. He says it's now my turn to hide, and I need to choose a good spot, and that Anna says that his finding abilities are epic. Hey, Last Samurai! Welcome! We're into the Great Golden Potato Quest, and we just accidentally found Olaf. Sobs. Let's see. I kind of want to say, what are you doing in here? So apparently what he's doing in here was he's hiding from me, and I am something? I'm confused, Olaf. I'm totally confused. Potato! Oh my goodness. Thank you, kindly most illustrious Hellcat of the Samurais, for the most sacred giving of the potato subs. Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew. Potatoes. Apparently, I'm supposed to be seeking out this one. Potatoes, precious. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing here with Olaf. He terrifies me. I'm not gonna lie. He was actually, for me, the scariest part of Frozen. I was wary of seeing it anyways because I was afraid they were gonna wreck the whole Snow Queen thing. But Disney did what Disney is good at. And they made it their own, and they kind of they Disneyized it, which wasn't bad. It's a beautiful movie, beautiful music, beautiful art. Everything about it is quite aesthetically stunning. And being forced to dress up as Elsa, build the costume, the wig, because we built Anna and Elsa, and we had to do it for a couple of events, including because we were on the kids PTA, we had to do it for one of the PTA movie nights. They showed Frozen, and it's kind of the thing that we would show up in character. So Anna and Elsa showed up in character. I think I also went to a bar a couple of times. We went as Anna and Elsa. We did a couple of the cosplay drink and draws. And I gotta say, 12 hours in heels, that's a little tiring. However, not so much when you spend a lot of time hanging out with Jared the Goblin King, and he wears heels as if they're just like normal things because all of his boots have heels. Yeah. So yeah, but heels, I support heels. I'm terrified of them, but I support them as well. Oh, my brain. No, come back. I need you. Yay! For what team Kokiri. Whoop! There it is. And I left my Forest Temple Ocarina, which is actually the one that I love best. Is the Forest Temple Ocarina. Um, I the Temple of Time Ocarina is beautiful, but the Forest Temple one is the one that Saria gives you, and that's my favorite. Oh my goodness. Never let Jareth go on a quest, on an Easter egg hunt quest at Norwestcon, because he will shove eggs in his clothing in places that I don't think things were ever designed to go. So, I mean, yeah, I know the family was trained as magicians, but come on, this is ridiculous. So, I'm okay now. Oh my goodness. Downey can totally rock heels. Downey can totally rock heels. Um, so, and that said, you know who else can rock heels? Kevin Klein. Kevin Klein can totally rock heels. The greats of our past rocking out in drag. Actually, um, his leather armor. There were so many places that he found to shove eggs that didn't look like there was plastic Easter eggs. Hmm. he had like he had like 10 or 15 up each sleeve, and yeah, I just ask poor Rissa and poor Howitzer, because it was at a convention and they room shared, and plop 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 plop. Yeah, good times. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, my brain is so gone. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know, everywhere. But personally, I think that people who do wear heels are amazing, and I think especially if they wear them long term, they're braver than I am. I like my flats. Okay, so Olaf says, "Wait, you're taller than I remember." Oh my goodness, were we in the Dreamlight Valley when we were younger, when we were kids? That makes so much more sense. I suppose the last time we saw each other was a long time ago, way back before the forgetting. Well, look, guys, his nose is gone and his arms are gone. That's not freaky. God, his sticks in his forehead are still there. I wouldn't recognize him. Poor Olaf. Like, you kept asking where the eggs came from and you didn't know, or I didn't know. Well, when Jareth does things, I don't always know what's going on, so I wouldn't have known. I'd been like, what's going on again? We got a golden carrot. Oh, as soon as this cutscene is over. So, we started a golden potato quest. And we had to go into the ancient civilization area. That's my favorite area that I absolutely love. On the beach. And we went down there and there was a table. And the table had this little diamond glyph. And you had to put that. We ended up putting the potato on that. And then it turned into a golden carrot. So I was like, ah! So we're here trying to find Elsa's cavern because I forgot where it was. And we're going to see if the table in there we put the golden carrot on. I got some ideas, guys. Let's hope it works. Okay, so so apparently before the forgetting, we last saw Olaf. Olaf says, does that mean you're all grown up now? Oh, heavens, I hope not. If this is grown up, I'm sad. So my choices are that's right, I guess so, even if I don't feel like it. Or I can say grown up, it's a state of mind. I'm a kid at heart. Why, yes. Number 3, if you don't mind. Olaf responds with, oh, good. I was worried you'd be too busy with grown-up matters to finish our game. No, you know what? We do the games. These games are a thing. Now it's your turn to hide, and my turn to seek. Ready? Well, you can't smell me because you don't have your nose, so I'm totally in the clear today. Ha ha! Take that, Olaf. Oh, I told him we have to hide and seek later, but first, right? I don't want to grow up, 'cause if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Yeah. Jeffrey the giraffe. I wanted to not be like you, but I sure thought you were awesome. And I met your family, and they were just as awesome, but they were also all giraffes. So we gotta find out. Ooh! So I can ask him what happened to this place. I can ask him what happened to him, and then I can let him know that I need help for fixing the magical mess. So, I'm gonna ask him, what's the place? He doesn't know, and he thinks it used to be my special room. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like. What would I do with a special room? I have a house. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Showbiz Pizza. Oh my goodness. Hello. Somebody knows about a certain gorilla who played the organ. Oh yeah. I was a showbiz kid too, and an organ grinder kid, and a Chuck E. Cheese's late in the running of, you know, um, late in the running of animatronics entertainment with children and pizza gaming places. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was. It was. Showbiz Pizza was the best. It was. Um, and then a secondary best was Organ Grinder. I loved Organ Grinder, but Organ Grinder they actually had a smorgasbord, and the animatronics did not, um, they didn't, move about as regular, not move about, but they weren't, they were like they were active like every couple of hours versus where Showbiz Pizza it was a lot more often. And then when Chuck E. Cheese's came into being, they were there on the regular, and it started with the entire cast walking around, um, and then it just went down to being Chucky because frankly those suits were hot. I know I did a summer as a Chuck E. Cheese, um, right after they stopped using the other walk walk around. But one of the things I remember about Chuck E. Cheese's in particular was underneath the animatronic stage. They had mouse holes that you could go into and climb through. It's just a little panel. But as a kid in that era, well, actually, I would have been a teen by that point. But um, it was cool. It was cool. And in some of the rooms, they had certain electronic characters that were, so you had Chuck E. Cheese's main band, and then you had like the dogs that were based on the Beach Boys, and then you had I'm trying to remember the two other characters, but they weren't as popular as Chuck E. Cheese was. But again, going back to the fact that Showbiz Pizza really was what kicked it all off for the other companies that did the whole animatronic children's family entertainment venues. And growing up in the industry was something that was totally cool. I just figured everybody else did it. But they didn't. Looking back now, I realized that 90% of the world did not have the childhood I did, and that included my own siblings. So, things you know. Years later, FYI, I'd originally only planned to live stream for half an hour, but I really want to see at least the end of this first part of Olaf, now that we've found him. I personally, being an animatronic, I thought was really cool. It's why when the group Steampunk Giraffe came out with their robots, I totally fanboyed. And the spine is definitely my favorite. But that's an entirely that's the whole robot. I like the concept of being a humanoid robot, and it also ties into some other things that I'm like wind up dolls. The concept of the Victorian ball jointed dolls and the wind up doll and that animated motion that all kind of ties in together. But I'm weird. I'm okay with that. So, without getting into other weird digressions of things, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Jay goes back to this. Yeah. Hey, look, I see special room. What do you mean by special room? I'm not comfortable with this, Olaf. I'd come there when I'd go be in the room when I wanted to be alone. I am so not okay with this. to get away from the complexities of life and ponder the meaning of the universe. You know, the best way to do that, it's called sleeping. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. We all need time to be alone. I love being around people, but I love being around people. I wish I could remember this. Okay, so as somebody who had a head injury, a lot of this kind of makes me feel, I feel connected to it because I feel like there's stuff here that's missing, that it's because you as the player character don't remember. Your memory's been wiped. So for me, that whole, I wish I could remember this, I think that sounds the loudest to me. Even though the whole, that makes sense, we all need time to be alone. Yeah, being alone is healthy, but on the same time, I wish I could remember this. Don't worry, I have an excellent memory. I'll do the remembering for both of us. Yes, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget your towel. Always keep it on you. And remember, don't panic. You heard it here first. Okay, so I tell him, there's so much strange magic here. I wonder where it all comes from. You wonder where it all comes from? There's a freaking portal right there, myself. Look, it's right there. It's swirling behind Olaf. It's across a little pathway. That is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, Mr. Guy. But we have to put 6 and 9 together to get it, I think. Yeah. So long, 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 so long. And thanks for all the fish. Oh my goodness. Every time somebody says that to me, I can't help it. It's like that song is like right there in the back of my brain because I was a big fan of the old series. Yeah, I'm okay now. Okay, so apparently this is a chamber filled with mysteries. Yes, I agree. Okay, so what I want to do, guys, and I want you to keep me on task. I want to finish up this little part here. I want to do our potato quest. And then I want to make sure that that's where I settle it, because I'm afraid if I do too much more than that, with how excited and ramped up and bubbling over I am, I'll drop really hard afterwards. So, keeping to our goals, and you guys are giving me such beautiful energy with the conversations and the sharing and the interacting. Oh. So, I need to ask him what happened to him.
Hmm?
He goes, well, I followed you in here one day, and there was a bright flash of light. Also, speaking of which, not that I'm totally sidetracked, but I'm totally sidetracked. Just past us, on that bridge, is light setups that are just like in the area that we went in for the ancient civilization, i.e. Atlantis. But every time I see the blue ones, it's Sotron, and there's a red one, Sotron, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, more of these. Ah, mad love, yes. Oh, what? Like me? Or like Olaf? Well, you know what? He dropped into the room and there was a flash of light, but I don't know if Olaf caused the flash of light. See, what I'm thinking is we caused the flash of light. And that makes me uncomfortable. Because what if after all is said and done, we are the bad guy? We are the ultimate Disney villain. Wouldn't that be terrifying that we are the hero, but we are also the ultimate Disney villain? I'm just like, mind blown! We've yet to find out. I'm hoping that's not true, but it might be true. And if it is, well.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, and then you were gone, and I've been here ever since, mainly because I couldn't get out. Okay, so guys, the flash of light happened, and I disappeared. So it does have to do with us. And he dropped himself in here. That's awful. A bright flash of light. I'm gonna go with a bright flash of light. Technically, it's against the hide and seek rules to use magic, but I presume you had a good reason. So I did use magic. Oh, I'm a horrible person. Well, I need your help fixing a magical mess. You know what? Come to think of it, prior me locked up Gothel, locked up Scar, locked up Ursula, because those three were the only ones that could stop me from whatever I was doing. Oh my goodness, I have to be the ultimate villain, and yet I'm the hero. What the heck? There's a magical blizzard that's threatening the whole valley. But it's beautiful. I mean, I really like it. That green aurora borealis is like so pretty. If we're going to stop it, we need to find the orb and restore the pillar. But what if I don't wanna? Olaf says he wants to help, but he's gonna need some assistance. Yeah, I'm sure it's Olaf's fault. He says, you probably noticed that I'm missing my nose, buttons, and my arms. Oh my goodness. Okay, so NBC fam, you guys noticed he was missing his nose. I noticed he was missing his nose and his arms, but nobody noticed he was missing his buttons. Or if they did, they didn't say it in chat. No, Olaf. Some of us aren't that observant. Cough, cough, self. I'm totally gonna say I thought you looked a little different. Oh, I could say I thought you looked a little different, Oh wow, I hadn't noticed, or I didn't want to make a big, didn't want to make a big deal about it. Oh, kind of want to go with 3. I didn't want to make a big deal with it. He goes, thank you. That was very polite. I'll help you get all your parts back, I say. Uh, I think when I came in, I saw some squirrels carrying them off. Oh, right, silly me! Those squirrels are my friends! Those are the most terrifying looking squirrels I've ever seen. I want one. Or should he? Oh no, Olaf's gonna educate us on squirrels. You know what? The one squirrel I like best is the albino flying tree squirrel. You give me one of those, we'll be friends forever. Did you know that there are over 200 species of squirrels? Okay. But the ones in here don't look like the squirrels I've seen before. They're all mysterious and glowing. Alright, Howitzer, be safe. We'll see you when you get back. Still, they like to play keep away with me, which is nice. It helps pass the time. They take my buttons and nose, and I chase them around to get them back. Oh my goodness. What if Olaf was Veruca Salt in disguise? What if after Veruca Salt got sucked into the chute, Veruca turned into Olaf, suppressing that nature? Oh, what? It's a conspiracy theory. I don't know if it'll work though. The two slightly different species that live on the north and south of rims of the Grand Canyon. I didn't know there was 2 different species. I think that's pretty cool. Still, okay, well we're gonna get them back. I love it. Are you sure this was just a game? Sounds fun. I'm gonna go sounds fun. It is! Especially for the squirrels. Why, yes, Olaf, they think it's a blast. But this time, when you came in, the squirrels ran out, past you with my nose and buttons. If only I had to chase them around here. I've only had to chase them around here before. Okay. Okay, I'll help you get back. Great! Let's chase down some squirrels! Which means I get to do it! Yay!
See you soon.
Okay, first off, I have to take into the ambience of this. Oh my goodness. There's writing on the walls, guys. Did I shove? What was this room from? Oh! Mother Gothel, you scared me. I forgot she was with us. Oh, well, there you go, guys. I get so focused, like my heart it goes bloop. Oh, look, these stones are floating. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, what's over here? Oh, more thorns. I really like these thorns. Oh, hey, that looks cool. What are these? Oh my goodness, this place. Why is there writing on the wall? What was I trying to decide? There's gems, a moon, a whole lot of writing, thorns. Can't quite make out what it says. That's weird. Yeah, she really is so sudden. But there's papers on the ground. Okay, I'm totally gonna check these out. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not working. Nothing's working. It must be the pillar's magic stopping me. Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh my goodness! Some more for the diary! What was I thinking? I left something in here. Something I'll need. I know it's there somewhere. I need it to tear down the wall. What wall? What was going on in my head? See, it says there, Old Rulers Lost Diaries. And you see, I've got 33 out of 44. Oh my goodness, this is surreal. Yeah, I know the Thorns are pretty upset with me because every time I go to take them down, more show up. And they're just like, why? I like those little colored gemstones right there. They're pretty too. Oh my goodness. It's like I had a temper tantrum in this place. Oop, there's something back there. Take that one. Okay. I try to make friends with the villagers, but it's like there's a wall between us, like something is broken inside of me. But I'd already made friends with the villagers, or did I? Man, this is deep. Only 10 more to find, guys. Hunt down the secrets of my past. Whew, terrifying. Okay, alright, okay. I want to see one more thing. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh, you mean here in the game? Similarities between... Yeah, well, there's so much about Genshin Impact I haven't seen yet, so I'm exciting. Oh! Oh, you mean the game the new game you've been playing, Hellcat? Yeah. I thought it sounded like a pretty cool game to me. What if it turns out you're actually the old king's evil twin? Only he was able to start to you came out good? I think that makes sense. Oh my goodness, what if I was the evil king's twin? What if there were two sides of me and the good side tried to be good until it could no longer hide the bad, and then the bad took full control, and now that I've come back, the good has split off from the bad, and that's what's going on here. Okay. Guys, poor Ren, he's petered out, and he's got to lay down. So keep him in your thoughts, and just letting you know if he doesn't respond, it's because he's passing out. Yeah, that's what I think happened. I agree with you. I really feel that in whatever was happening, good and bad splits down the middle, and here you are. So, but because everything was set into place, there was such a huge barrier because of the thorns of forgetting, that you could not return until years later, which is why everybody keeps commenting that you look older. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so checking on this. So we have. I really want to see this. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is crazy. I can't get to that piece. I'm telling you, that has something to do with it. I don't even know what. Let's see what this one says. The spell, it went wrong. Need to find somewhere else, somewhere quieter. Might need to rip out all the orbs to do this. But the orbs protect Dreamlight. What was evil me thinking? I'm not okay. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah. Like totally like in the movie Hook. It's like this flood of memories just like rush back like a storm and you're just like, what? Yeah, yeah. I think the evil that I was trying to do was to figure out why I wasn't okay. So there's that. Welcome back, Howitzer! Okay, so guys, this is totally Tron-esque to me. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. And the way they're lined up, this looks like it probably could be set up in a rainbow. Like, this is red. That would make this one orange. This one's obviously yellow, which would make this one green here, blue here, purple here. That's what I'm guessing. This one says read. Upon this pebble sits a single tarnished red gem, a garnet. Okay. This would be aquamarine. Upon this pedestal sits a single tarnished gem, blue gem, an aquamarine. Let's see. Upon this gem sits a single tarnished yellow gem, a topaz. And then there's a gem, there's a pedestal right here. Alright. This is a lot. This is intense. Oop, there's a piece of paper right there. See what that one says. I have to tear out the orb to cast my spell. There is no other choice. Why? Why? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm evil incarnate. 36 out of 44. This does not look like it's going to end well. Let's see if it lines up. I'm going to check it back on him. I think that's how it lines up. So as you can see, there's some pretty intense, crazy stuff happening. And I don't know why, but do you know what script it's written in? That's the Atlantean script. I'm sorry, I'm seriously fanboying right now. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh, what? No, it's not written in Klingon, but ironically, the same linguist who created the Klingon language also created the Atlantean language. So, oh my goodness! I'm cool. I'm alright. Laws is geeking out like 300%. I still love that movie. I'm a huge Disney's Atlantis. The Minecraft rooms being the standard alphabetic. Right. Yes, thank you. Oh, hold on a second. Yes. Okay, alright, I'm okay now. So yeah, no, oh my goodness. So like I'm writing in Atlantean script. Apparently a whole lot of bad stuff went down and I tried to fix it. And this is where we're at. Let's go finish up the potato quest. I might need to take a long break after this because I'm just like, what? Alright, as you can see in here, we have the golden carrot. Look at this beautiful thing. And the golden carrot, it says, the golden carrot. The golden potato is transformed into a golden carrot. What other potentials could this strange item hold? Yes, without a doubt. Yeah, I probably would fanboy very, very, very hard. Alright, so let's see where we are on the map. Okay, we were right there. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Off to Elsa's. I don't quite remember. There's so much snow, guys. I love this weather, though. It's pretty. Oh, that's because Elsa's is down here. I need that. Why? Because I'm OCD. And I need my stone. And my gems. Okay. Let's see if Elsa's home. Alright. Well, up, yep. I bet I was right. Look, 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 here's a table. Here's a table, and at the table is it right there. It's the little glyph. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna put the carrot on here and see what happens. If it lets us. It did! It gave us a golden crab. What the heck? You know what? Let's see what it says about the golden crab. Golden crab. A carrot to a crab. Who knows what it will turn into next. If you find another transfiguration stone, so that's what they are. This is insanity. Alright. Doing a thing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I need to do. Thank you. So a transfiguration stone. Is that what I need? Every time to transform these. This is just insane. Alright. Here. Here. And then right here. Okay. Alright, let's just blunder around. I'm trying to figure out I don't know where to go next. Okay, let's see. There was a space adventure cartoon I remember, but it was like Treasure Planet. The turtle guy who says, I need to take a nap but appears to die, but then charges later to the risk screaming, I finished my nap. You know what? I could see the golden crab as Sebastian. I could. And then the golden carrot could be a reference to Nick and Judy from Zootopia. And then the golden potato, well, that's just mine, so I'm not gonna reference it to anybody. I was gonna say that sounds like Titan AE. I think Rissa definitely beat me to it. But yeah, I definitely think it was Titan AE. Yeah. It's been a long time since I saw the movie. It was a good movie. Up there with Treasure Planet is good. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of want to check something. Gotta remove that. Pick up a little coin. Move that. Pick up a little coin. Okay. I gotta remember where I'm at, how to get out of here. I don't. Where am I at? Oh. Okay, so, you know what? Let's go on a hunch. I got a feeling, because there was one other time we found something in the castle. And there was glyphs in the castle. On this side with gemstones. What do they have over here? Oh, that one's open. Okay, that's Ratatouille. I want to say that's Moana. What's this one? That would be Wally. I know that leaf pattern anywhere. That's Moana. That's gonna cost me more starlight. Bugger. Nothing here. Nothing here. Frozen. Let's see. Is that Sword in Stone? No, that's probably Toy Story, but that's still okay. Not a shabby thing. That cost 7,000. Ouch, Chihuahua. Anything up here? No. What am I missing? I do like this area. It's very pretty. I was right! 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 Okay, 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 okay. I was right! Okay. What does it give us? Is that a thorn? That looks like a golden thorn, guys. Golden Night Thorn. This night thorn emulates weird magic. It must be nearing completion. What? That is insane. I feel like this quest is like the ultimate mission. But like in a weird way. Alright. Nightthorn is right there. Okay, so we're here now. Where would we go from here? I wonder if we'd need to go to the place where the Nightthorn started. We're kind of on everything. Rude. It is curiouser and curiouser. I'm like, totally. Oh, that's an intimate moment with Gothel. I just wanted to look at my dog. Please don't kiss me, Mother Gothel. I'm not into you that way. I respect you, and I think you're a lovely woman to behold, but I'm not into you that way. Where's my brain? Okay. So, you know what? If I was me, which I am, let's check something else. I have an idea. First, I'm gonna give Gothel a little space because I'd like to do that. And then I want to check one thing really quick. Merlin. Let's go talk to Merlin. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because Merlin was the first person who talked to us about the thorns. So if we go talk to Merlin, we might have a chance. Are you okay? I hope you guys are okay. Definitely curiouser and curiouser. I swear we're going down a rabbit hole. Rabbit hole of who knows what. Okay, so let's go talk to Merlin. Let's see where Merlin is on the map. And hope he's not sleeping. He's not. Fantastilus. It'll just be easier to run there. Guys have Nosferatu in the house? Dracula? Okay, I gotta go this way. Oop, hey, look at him. See, he's rocking his Christmas studs. I love him in the reds. He so looks like Father Christmas to me. Popo. Can you not harass Mother Gothel? No, come back. I gotta talk to you. Yes, we do have a destiny to fulfill. Oh, it's Castlevania art. I'm so sorry. I love Castlevania. They shouldn't be attacking. Alright, do we have some time to talk? Yes. I can tell by the look on your face that you have a question for me, Lost Link. Well, what is it? Why do you wear the... I'm just gonna ask that one. It's a simple answer to that, but all I can say is... Takes years of study. Yep, I agree with that. One must understand the science of, well, nature, and how to influence it. That is the secret of true power, knowledge. Thank you, Merlin. You didn't actually help me in this. Mother Gothel, let's go check out inside his room. Maybe I've been hanging out with too many villains. Okay. Is that what I think it is, peeps? It is another one. Yes. Alright. Let's check this out. So this one, guys, didn't disappear. That's interesting. But what he gave us was a gleaming gold potion. It has the power of the sun to bring warmth to something gone cold. That doesn't make any sense. Something gone cold. What would be something gone cold? Well, maybe that's to go back to the... no, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe, I don't know, it might be tied together. This turned out to be a really long quest. Not that I'm complaining, because I like it. Oh my goodness. Something gone cold. I don't even know. Oh, I need that. And I need that, and I need that. Make the landscape drink the potion, clear up the blizzard, or the clouds. Yeah, make the clouds drink the potion. Yeah, I think it has something to do with Olaf, but I'm not sure. Because it specifically says it has the power of the sun to bring the warmth to something gone cold. The entire area is frozen. I am completely flummoxed. I actually didn't mean to go in there. But there's something sparkling over there. What is that? Guys, we got another potato! I mean, that's cool. So this is a red potato, a weird ingredient found in Remy's fridge. What recipe could be made from this? It wasn't on the fridge though, it was on the counter. What the heck? I don't understand. People are mean to me. Alright. Well, then it's fortuitous that I went in there by accident because I wasn't planning to go back into his house. Although they did say they did a lot of change in here and it looks good. It's a little bit big, but it still looks good. I like it. So we had a golden potato and now we've got a red one. I gotta look at that. That just kind of boggles my mind. What are we gonna do with a red potato? Okay, name it Vladimir. Donald is having a random consumption. Yeah, he always has a random conniption fit. He just kind of like he ends up being crazy. That's all I gotta say. But I like the name. If we're gonna name the potato Vladimir Putin, I like that. I like that a lot. Um, I want to see something. Hmm. Okay. Well, I have good news and have bad news. So this little thing right here. It's slush ice. I don't have that, and I kind of need that ingredient. I feel like it's going to be really important for thawing things out. And that means I can't really go any further right now, which means I have to figure out how to get slush ice. Go me. But if I look in here, wrong thing. I gotta make some of those. That's a golden doorknob. Placing a castle is a great blizzard. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for chasing him down right now. Okay. But hey, look, rewards. Looks like I get one of those scary squirrels. Um, my, I think I'm good. I'm good for a bit. So I think here is where we will stop. We are almost at 2 hours. This is very much longer than I'd planned by like an hour. By like yeah, almost an hour and 15 minutes. Um, yeah, I think I'm kind of at a standstill. So, sheesh. Um, I don't know. This has got me a little fanoost. I'm confused. So you have to make a recipe out of it. Maybe you combine the two? That sounds like a horrible mistake. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna chew on it tomorrow. I'll chew on it for tomorrow. Um, that said, I really want to thank everybody for the last hour and 45 minutes. Almost Towers, you guys are amazing. I love you. Best community ever. And I really just, mouth is starting to kick my butt. I want to say thanks for sitting in with me on the live stream. You guys are always awesome. Big hugs and snuggles and whatever is safe and okay for you guys to have from me to you. And remember, these games don't play themselves. And I will see you all on the next live stream. And hopefully we'll be able to finish up this quest that started with the golden potato. Tough for now, programs.